And we've got some breaking news coming in now on India Today. Pakistan, on expected lines, has violated the ceasefire at the line of control in the Poonch sector. Heavy firing currently on. I want to bring in Gaurav Sawant, who's with us live from Srinagar. Gaurav, another ceasefire violation that's taken place, this time in Poonch. What's the latest?
Shiv, this is the fourth ceasefire violation in the past 24 hours and the third just today. The current ceasefire violation is in Nowshera, earlier in Poonch, as you were rightly pointing out, and this morning in Samba sector, where the retaliation by us was so intense that a Pakistani ranger lost his life. But this appears to be a very frustrated attempt by the Pakistanis because they seem to be targeting civilian areas, and it's escalated. Earlier it was small arms, now it's escalated to automatics, machine guns and mortars that are being used. No reports of artillery being used just as yet, Shiv.
Absolutely. Very, very interesting. Third ceasefire violation that's taken place today, absolutely on expected lines. It's incredible, the playbook that Pakistan obviously, follows. Air Marshal Barbara, is this in any way surprising that Pakistan at this time will be looking for some kind of face-saving retaliation that it can communicate to its domestic audiences in the face of what has happened today? Air Marshal Barbara.
Firstly, this was very much expected, and before we went in for this, please understand the three services have coordinated with each other as to what all we need to do to look into an escalation ladder in case the escalation takes place. Now, when we plan for these, we firstly consider that we have got to destroy the target 100% with no casualty from our side, and if there is retaliation, we take it on. Now, we have done that. In this, the command and control center of Pakistan in that area was put into a turmoil because they didn't know where we were going to hit. One, because there were 3 targets hit. That diverts their attention, that adds to confusion, and we have our own protection all around us, whether it is electronic systems that we are using to protect ourselves from enemy eyes and also from their aircraft in case there was something coming towards us. We had the Sukhois to protect us, and all 3 services coordinated. Now, what I'm trying to get at is here, I, in my personal opinion, would want a escalation and them to retaliate, because then we have planned it in this whole game that they come, we embrace them, and we don't let them go back. We finished them off.
I want to get a final comment also from Air Marshal Bhatia. We just have enough time for one final reaction, sir. Air Marshal Bhatia, from the air power perspective, we do know that Indian squadrons, Indian forward units will all be in a state of high alert, in this speculative phase of what may be coming next. Your assessment of how India should be planning right now?
You say, as I mentioned earlier, that the use of air power was the second rung in the ladder of escalation which India used to give a very strong message to Pakistan to stop their terror activities. Now, what has Pakistan got? What options have they got? Can they use the air power? I personally feel if they use the air power, how will they use it? Are there any terror targets this side of the border? We don't have any terror camps in our country. It is their country which has the terror camps. Are they going to use air power to attack other targets like military or maybe the Air Force target? The answer to me appears to be no. And therefore I would feel that they are going to resort to a response, certainly, but they will do it what they have already started along across the LoC, as well as the terror attacks which they would like to attempt once again. And what should India do? India should remain on a high alert militarily to make sure that none of their actions can go without any response from our side. On the other side, we have to squeeze Pakistan diplomatically, economically, and isolate Pakistan to that extent where they feel the hurt to say that they
and this
have
coordinated effort by India economically, militarily and otherwise is going to continue over the next few days. Like I said, the battle has happened, the war is still very much on. I mean that proverbially and metaphorically. We do not wish for war at all here in India today, and we wish to only wish the best to our armed forces, because ultimately they're the ones who are going to be out there. We will, I will sit here in the studio and report. I may go out to Kashmir and report, but it's the men and women in uniform who will actually do the war fighting, and we wish them the very best, and we hope that the political leadership will take all wise decisions going forward on what comes next for this great nation of ours. I want to thank all of our guests. It's been a privilege discussing this with you, gentlemen. Thank you for joining me. We're taking a very quick break, but our coverage does not stop on a historic day for India. Coming up next, Rahul Kaval leads our coverage.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.